Richard Tregaskis shouldn't have been a war correspondent in 1945. He had diabetes, malaria, and had only recently recovered the ability to speak and use his writing hand after being wounded in Italy. And he was 6 feet 7 inches tall, which probably contributed to his becoming a casualty. Tregaskis had been covering the war since its earliest days. He saw Jimmy Doolittle's takeoff for his raid on Tokyo. He witnessed the Battle of Midway, and he was with the Marines during the first months of fighting on Guadalcanal Island. The dispatches he wrote from there became a best-selling book, Guadalcanal Diary. In this post article, from 75 years ago, he reported on the new form of fighting he saw being developed in Germany. GIs were facing the dangerous job of clearing towns of enemy soldiers. They had to be ready to respond instantly to ambushes, booby traps, and enemy snipers, but not shoot civilians in the process. Urban warfare was new to the American forces, and they were learning it in enemy country. But there was one advantage, he wrote. Unlike fighting in France or Belgium, an officer told him, if they were held up by one sniper in a block of houses, they could blow them all down without thinking about hurting anyone's feelings. Street fighting, he reported, was like jungle fighting. Every one of thousands of windows was like a bush or plant in the jungle, a potential source of dangers. The proper response was firepower, millions of rounds of ammo from rifles to tanks fired at point-blank range. After the German surrender, Tregaskis returned to the Pacific to file a series of dispatches for the Post entitled The Road to Tokyo. You can find Tregaskis' article House to House and Room to Room in our February 24, 1945 issue. His Road to Tokyo series, covering the final months of the war, begins in the August 18, 1945 issue. You can read all of Richard Tregaskis' articles in our complete online archive, which is available to subscribers. Go to SaturdayEveningPost.com/Tregaskis to see a list of all his stories as they originally appeared in the Saturday Evening Post.